Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to record me doing some DIYs. I usually do DIYs quite a bit, but I never record them. So today I decided to record them. It's 3 DIYs that I did, all from Dollar Tree, except for a little piece of wood that we had left over from a project that my husband did. So let's get started. Alright guys, so let's get started. So this is some spray paint that I got from Home Depot. The color is ink blue. So my son's room is like this blue right here. He liked the New York Yankees. No. New York Giants. So his color is like this blue and a beige color. So I kind of wanted to keep the same theme. So that's why I decided to go with this spray paint. I used about 2 coats. One coat did pretty good. You could still kind of see some of the wood peeking through. So I went over it just one more time, and that was enough. Just 2 coats were enough. Yeah, and those right there, those hooks I got from Dollar Tree. So I went on and sprayed those blue. But you will see next that once I put it on there, I was like, that's a little too much blue. So I did decide to go back over it and paint it with a black, and I like the black a lot better. So as I mentioned earlier, I put the blue on there and I thought it was just too much blue. So now I'm spray painting it, spray painting the hooks black. I just kind of wanted to put on there really quick and see how it would look. And so that's what I'm doing here, either the black or the blue. And I like the black a lot better. So I decided to just go back over it and paint all of them black. So now I'm going back over it with the blue because when I put the black hook on there, some of the black got on it. So I'm just going back over it with the blue now. And so those smaller hooks right there, I also got those from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put those at the end because my son have a lot of chains. He like chain necklaces and stuff, so I'm going to put that at the end so he'll have somewhere to hang them. Alright, so next I have everything lined up. I'm going to use E6000 and hot glue. I'm the hot glue that way and go ahead and stick the E6000. It takes a little bit to dry. So that's what I'm doing here. So I was like kind of in the zone, and I didn't realize that I didn't place it back where I wanted it. So I wish I would have spaced it out a little bit more, but his hats can still fit on there just fine. I just wish I would have spaced it out a little bit more. That way it would have had a little more room for his hats and not like kind of overlap. But I think I am, since I did space them pretty close, I think I am going to add one more big hook, command hook right there. That way he have 4, because he plays baseball, so he have a lot of hats. So I think I'm going to put one more hook right there so he can hang his hats. So I wanted to add some more things to it, but he's a boy, he's 10, he's in the 4th grade, and he's like, Mom, no. So I left it as, you know, as is, like that, and he said that was just fine. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. I absolutely love it. So this next DIY is pretty much like a planter. I am using 6 of these crates from Dollar Tree. And the stain that I'm using is dark walnut. That's something that I've had. I always try to keep a stain in my craft room. And I got that, I believe, from either Home Depot or Lowe's. So now I'm going to paint all 4 sides because sometimes when you stain it, it looks different. So I'm doing all 4 sides, just because it's just something that I do. I guess a pet peeve of mine. And I'm doing the top and inside the little circles, and then once it dries, I'm going to look and see what side I like best, and those are the sides that's going to face outward. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is glue those 3 together like so, and then take the other 3 and do the same. Alright, and that's how it's going to look once everything is glued with the E6000 and the hot glue. So as you can see, I had hot glue everywhere, but that's okay because it's going to be covered with the flowers. And all of those flowers I did get from Dollar Tree. I got the styrofoam from Dollar Tree. So what I'm doing is breaking it in half, and I'm just going to place it in there like so. I do recommend hot gluing it down, that way it won't move all over the place, but for time I just decided to just put it in there like that, and then just go from there. And I did end up cutting the flowers off into individual pieces. And I didn't do like any height. I just cut it to what I thought would look nice. And if it was too long, then you can always bend it to fit your planter. And that's what I did. I just stuck them inside of the styrofoam like that, and if I felt it was too long, I would bend it, that way it would fall over the way I wanted it to. Alright guys, so as I started cutting the flowers, I realized that I had 2 different flowers. And if you know Dollar Tree, if you find flowers or something you like, you need to get it that day, because if you go back 9 times out of 10, it is not going to be there. And I thought they were the same flowers until I got them home. But you know what? It's okay. You work with what you have, and that's what I did here. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I absolutely love it. I think it looks great, and I will be making more of these. So the next project, I got these. These are from Dollar Tree. So these are like the little candy dishes. So what I did, I put painter's tape around it, and then I painted it with Waverly White, and I'm taking the tape off. Here I decided to wrap twine around it since it wasn't really even. So I'm just going to hot glue one end and then just wrap it around. I was only going to do it one time, but I decided to do it twice. And I had thought about going all the way to the top, but what I wanted to put in there, if I would have put the twine all the way to the top, I don't think you would have been able to see what I would put in there, you know. So I just decided to just wrap it twice and leave it at that. Alright guys, so I am no bow tire, ribbon tire, or whatever you want to call it, maker. So I just went with the flow. I think it turned out okay, but that is something I do not do. I do need to practice, so next time I promise the bow will look a lot better than what it's looking like right now. Alright, so those are the two right there. That is Epsom salt. I got that Epsom salt from Dollar Tree, of course. And I'm going to just pour it in there. I got 2 bags. One bag was pretty much enough. I did get another bag though and just poured a little bit more in the other one. That way it would be even. I thought it was so pretty. It looks like glass. So I'm just getting the other bag and I'm pouring a little bit more in there just to kind of even it out. And then after that, I'm going to put 2 roses in each one. I was going to put a candle, those roses. I found those roses at Dollar Tree around like the beginning of February, right when they, well, I would say like January, like kind of when they started coming out with the Valentine's Day items, is when I found it. And the cool thing about them is that they light up. You can't really see it right here, but they light up different colors. So I'm putting 2 in each one. I did have like some little round candles that I was going to put in there, but I could not find them for anything. I was looking all over the place and I could not find them. So for now, those will have to do. But you will see towards the end that it came out really pretty. Alright, so I'm just opening up the other one so I can place those two in there as well. And hopefully I will be able to find the candles. If not, when I do, I will take a picture and upload it on one of my other DIY projects that I plan on doing in the future. That way you all will see how it looks with the candle as well. But chose those because I love roses, so those will last. So here is the finished product, and this is how it looks on my tub. I have my Bath and Body Rose Water and Ivy burning, and that's how it looks with the lights flashing, and I love it. I think it looks gorgeous. Thanks for watching.